Next is the burst, which is a set number of particles all created during one frame. So the burst has a pointer to the particle effect, which I'll be getting into shortly. We have a pointer to a pointer to an array of pointers, so that we keep track of all the particles, the scale of all of our particles, how many particles we have, and how long we have left on our life. Then we have set, again, for factory, draw, and we have get time left. So the constructor and set are very, very similar. It's basically identical. Create a new array, then we go through, initialize all of our particles with random values. That's basically all that is. We have a lot of calls to rand here, as you can see. And then just make sure that everything's set up to go. During the draw step, we decrease our lifetime. We get our sprite from the particle effect, and then we go through all of our particles and draw the image at the correct position with the correct rotation to billboard towards the camera, and with the correct scale, of course, which is our current scale. And then we increase our scale at the end of it. Get time left, fairly straightforward, and at the end we recycle our particles and then delete the array. That's the burst. It's fairly straightforward. Before we go much further, I'm going to touch on the particle effect, since I mentioned it within the burst. Particle effect acts as a database for everything the particle needs to know, or any level of the particle, whether it be the burst or the emitter. I did see your feedback to make all of the public things into a struct and pass that in instead, but again, I didn't have time because of two nasty bugs that I will talk about during the gameplay demo. So currently it's still public. We have a vector of emitters, or our currently active emitters. We have the sprite that we're using, and then we can remove an emitter as well, which removes it from our active emitters. And then we can spawn an emitter. And I'll get into emitters in the next video.